It might sound shocking, but certain foods often recommended for health could actually hinder your well-being, especially if you're over 65. According to the Journal of the American Geriatrics Society, up to 1/3 of age-related cognitive decline may be influenced by dietary choices. What's more surprising? Some of the biggest culprits are foods you likely consider healthy. But don't worry, I'll guide you through the science, simplify the solutions, and reveal which foods nourish your brain and bones, and which ones might secretly be wearing them down. The identity of one particular problem vitamin might leave you stunned, and yes, it's hiding in many healthy supplements. Let's dive in. The silent health threats after 60. As a physician specializing in geriatric nutrition, I've seen firsthand how poor food choices can accelerate common age-related issues. These include cognitive decline, memory loss, brain fog, hypertension, high blood pressure, chronic inflammation, bone weakening, osteoporosis, kidney overload from oversupplementation, thyroid dysfunction linked to nutrient imbalances. Your metabolism slows, your organs work harder, and your nutritional absorption drops significantly. The same foods that once energized you at 40 may now silently erode your health at 70. So what should seniors embrace, and what should they avoid? As we age, the foods we consume can either become our greatest allies or our silent saboteurs. In my years as a physician specializing in geriatric nutrition, I've observed that the most resilient seniors, those who maintain cognitive clarity, bone strength, and cardiovascular stability well into their 80s and 90s, are often those who have mastered the art of dietary simplicity. Interestingly, it's not about exotic powders or trendy supplements. It's about returning to nature's most potent, nutrient-dense whole foods. Chief among these are three standout categories I call the brain and bone superfoods: dark leafy greens, fatty fish, and berries. Let's start with greens. Spinach, kale, collards, and Swiss chard may not be flashy, but they are nutritional giants. Rich in vitamin K, these vegetables help ferry calcium to the bones where it's needed, crucial in preventing the silent thinning of bones that leads to devastating fractures. Their vibrant colors signal the presence of beta-carotene and lutein, antioxidants shown to protect the brain and eyes from age-related damage. In fact, a long-term study conducted by Rush University found that seniors who consumed greens daily exhibited memory performance comparable to individuals 11 years younger. For older adults with dental challenges or swallowing concerns, blending greens into smoothies or soups makes them easy to enjoy without compromising nutrient intake. Then there's fatty fish, truly the brain's favorite protein source. Salmon, sardines, and mackerel are rich in omega-3 fatty acids, DHA, and EPA, which have been shown to reduce brain atrophy and support synaptic plasticity, essential for memory, reasoning, and mood regulation. These fatty acids are also powerful anti-inflammatory agents, reducing chronic inflammation that contributes to both cardiovascular disease and cognitive decline. According to the Mayo Clinic, regular consumption, at least twice weekly, can reduce the risk of developing Alzheimer's disease by up to 36%. That's a statistic worth paying attention to. For seniors unfamiliar with oily fish, start slow. Grill a salmon fillet with lemon and herbs, or mix canned sardines into a leafy salad with olive oil. And finally, we have berries, tiny fruits that pack a serious neurological punch. Blueberries, strawberries, and raspberries are loaded with flavonoids, particularly anthocyanins, which improve blood flow to the brain and protect the hippocampus, the area responsible for memory and learning. A Harvard study tracking over 16,000 older women found that just 2 servings of berries per week correlated with a significantly slower rate of cognitive decline. The added bonus? Berries are low on the glycemic index and high in fiber, making them ideal even for seniors managing diabetes. Whether sprinkled over oatmeal, added to yogurt, or enjoyed plain as a snack, berries are a delicious, easy addition to any senior's diet. Together, these 3 food groups don't just nourish. They actively defend the aging body and mind. For any senior, or anyone caring for one, these simple dietary choices can form the cornerstone of a longer, sharper, and more independent life. In the realm of senior nutrition, it's easy to assume that if something is good for you, more must be better. Unfortunately, that logic doesn't hold up, especially when it comes to certain vitamins. As a geriatric nutrition specialist, I've seen many older adults suffer not from deficiencies, but from oversupplementation. The problem lies in how the aging body metabolizes nutrients. Kidney function naturally declines with age, the liver becomes less efficient, and fat-soluble vitamins, like A and D, can accumulate to dangerous levels in body tissues. Add to that a marketing industry that aggressively pushes anti-aging pills and senior blends, and you have the perfect storm for unintentional vitamin overload. Among the most concerning culprits are vitamin A, vitamin B6, and vitamin D, all essential nutrients that can turn harmful when consumed in excess. Take vitamin A, for example. While it's crucial for vision, immune health, and skin integrity, it's also one of the most common fat-soluble vitamins linked to toxicity in older adults. Found in liver, cod liver oil, and many multivitamins, vitamin A can build up in the body over time, leading to symptoms like dry skin, headaches, dizziness, and more critically, bone demineralization. Seniors, particularly postmenopausal women, are already at higher risk for osteoporosis. The Cleveland Clinic cautions that intake above 3,000 micrograms per day significantly increases the risk of fractures and even liver damage. To play it safe, I advise my patients to limit liver consumption to once a week and to choose multivitamins that use beta-carotene, a plant-based precursor the body converts to vitamin A as needed, avoiding the risk of buildup. Then there's vitamin B6, often marketed as a brain booster and energy enhancer. It does indeed play a role in cognitive function and red blood cell formation, but high doses, often found in over-the-counter memory formulas, can actually lead to nerve damage. Chronic intake above 100 milligrams per day has been linked to sensory neuropathy, with symptoms including numbness in the hands and feet, loss of balance, and even permanent nerve impairment. What's troubling is that many seniors unknowingly exceed this threshold by taking multiple supplements, each containing modest amounts of B6 that add up quickly. I recommend getting B6 from food sources like chickpeas, bananas, and tuna, and avoiding any supplement that exceeds the recommended daily allowance without medical supervision. Lastly, vitamin D, widely hailed as essential for bone strength, is not without its dangers. While most seniors do need more vitamin D due to decreased skin synthesis, overshooting the mark can result in hypercalcemia, a condition where too much calcium circulates in the blood. This can lead to kidney stones, vomiting, confusion, and long-term kidney damage. Brookville Home Care has documented an uptick in ER visits related to vitamin D toxicity in seniors, especially those combining high-dose D with calcium supplements. The safest path? Have your blood levels tested periodically and aim for 800 to 1,000 IU per day unless a physician recommends more. In summary, while vitamins A, B6, and D are vital to aging well, they must be approached with care and precision. When it comes to supplements in your senior years, more is not always better. Sometimes it's harmful. Your ideal daily senior-friendly eating plan. Here's a balanced, anti-inflammatory routine tailored for seniors. Morning. Oatmeal plus blueberries plus flax seeds. Cup of green tea. Boosts antioxidants, reduces blood pressure. Afternoon. Grilled salmon salad, leafy greens, olive oil dressing. Handful of walnuts or almonds, brain and joint support. Evening. Steamed broccoli or Brussels sprouts. Quinoa or brown rice. Herbal tea like chamomile to aid digestion and sleep. What happens if you ignore this? Let's not sugarcoat it. If you continue blindly taking high-dose supplements or overconsume foods marketed as healthy without adjusting for your age, here's what could happen. Weakened bones and fractures. Cognitive fog and memory loss. Chronic kidney strain. High blood pressure. Impaired thyroid or liver function. Many of my patients told me they felt fine until a sudden fall, a confusing week, or unexpected lab results revealed underlying issues. Prevention is powerful, but only when we act early. Tell me, what surprised you most? Now it's your turn. Were you already eating any of the 3 superfoods? Were you surprised by the risks of vitamin A, B6, or D? Have you had a personal experience with food or supplement overload? Share your story in the comments. It might just help someone else avoid a health scare. And if you found this helpful, don't forget to like the video, subscribe for weekly tips on senior health, share this with someone you love over 60. Final word from a senior health specialist. Aging gracefully isn't about doing more. It's about doing what matters most with clarity. By embracing the right foods and being cautious with nutrients, you can build a lifestyle that supports stronger bones, sharper memory, and longer independence. Always consult with your healthcare provider before making big changes, but know this: with knowledge, you hold the power to age stronger, smarter, and safer. Dr. Jonathan Hale, Geriatric Nutrition Specialist.